And if you start there and make that a priority, everything else that you want to achieve will gradually start falling into place. And during his classes, before them, wherever it may be, he says a really awesome quote, and it's really stuck with me since I heard it. What's up, people, and welcome to the first proper video on this new channel in your 20s. So towards the end of last year, there was a lot, to be honest, towards the end of last year and the start of this year, there was a lot I saw on social media about people posting about how 2020 was their best year. Their businesses were taking off, travelling, seeing other countries still, and almost looking like they weren't living through the year that a lot of people did actually go through. Now, don't get me wrong, that's awesome, I'm happy for them, and that they're in the position to do that, that their work allowed them to do that. They've worked hard to get there. But with all this information circulating on social media, I thought it really important to make this video for everyone who perhaps didn't quite have the same experience. And you know, if 2020 wasn't your year or the year you expected, this video is just to tell you that, to be honest, like, that's okay. That's completely okay, and it's fine. It was an extremely difficult year, and regardless of it being a difficult year, even if it wasn't, it's still okay not to always be performing 100 all the time. You know, the fact is, last year more than any, if you just got through it and you're here, honestly, you did a pretty awesome job. Now, I spend a lot of time on social media, as I'm sure some of you guys do, both for work and just getting completely sucked down the content rabbit hole that is Reels, TikTok, YouTube, you know, whatever it may be, and you find yourself 45 minutes in just watching the most random videos that you didn't even actually come to the platform to look for in the first place, but there you are, and that's just social media for you. But you know, because of that, I know more than anything how easy it is to get sucked into the question of, like, why aren't I living like that? But you know, all those kind of crazy questions just can go around your head when scrolling social media sometimes, and that's just the nature of it, and it's why we really need to take seriously the people that we follow and the content that we consume on a daily basis. But you know, it really is true what they say, you know, comparison is the thief of joy, and you know, it's so important just to focus on you and where you are, and not to look too much about what other people are doing. And I know that's easier said than done. Flipping heck, it's probably one of the most easier said than done things, you know, in this time, in this generation, but you know, it's the right thing to do. The key thing is just to focus on yourself, be grateful for what you have, and to not compare your chapter 1 in, you know, whatever you're doing to someone else's chapter 10. You know, I actually started doing some peloton classes recently on the app, and one of the instructors, Alex Touissant, I'm not sure if that's pronounced right, but some of you may know, he's awesome. And during his classes, before them, wherever it may be, he says a really awesome quote, and it's really stuck with me since I heard it. And it's, if you woke up today, you have every reason to be grateful. Now, if you just think about that for a minute, that quote is extremely powerful. You know, if you woke up today, you have every reason to be grateful. And it's just so true. And this year, last year more than any, is the real time to kind of drill that in and take that quote in and kind of take it to heart, understand it, internalize it, and really start to almost think and become that quote. But honestly, if you start yourself off from a point of just gratitude for what you do have in this very moment, you're really setting yourself up to start anything positively. You know, I urge you to really use 2021 as an opportunity to work on yourself, focus on yourself, you know, really be kind to yourself and just become the best version of you this year. And if you start there and make that a priority, everything else that you want to achieve will gradually start falling into place, and it will all start happening for you, all because you started with yourself and set yourself up for success before anything else. Like, think about it, how can you expect to achieve success in anything, whether it be fitness, business, your work, you know, whatever it may be? How can you expect to achieve anything great in those things if you're not even, you know, working on becoming the best version of yourself first? So that's it from me, guys. I just felt it important to put that out there. and I think there's probably quite a few people that maybe needed to hear this and watch this video. So if you think it's been beneficial, share it with a friend who you think might need it. But yeah, that's it from me. Just wanted to put this out there. Cheers guys, I'll see you in the next one.